why and how you should scale up your e-commerce business. This is the topic we're going to talk about today. Hi and welcome. My name is Harold F. Rich and I'm world's #1 e-commerce scaling expert. I run my own e-commerce businesses and we do a lot of consulting and supporting large enterprises and companies. So today I want to talk about the how and why of scaling your e-commerce business. The why, I think it's quite clear. You want to make more money. And the how, for the how, I developed my 6S formula. I also teach a lot, so I have got over 30,000 students online and offline. I do a lot of talks and workshops and so on. And I realized over the last years that people are having great success by implementing my strategies, but the problem was really most of the time they couldn't manage to implement all of it, or they did it at the wrong time. This is why I developed the 6S formula to help. First of all, I developed the formula basically for our agencies, so that people in my agencies are able to follow all the steps, and it's much easier then, of course, to help our clients to scale up their business if you have a step-by-step formula that you can follow. And secondly of all, I wanted to give that to the students, of course, because we had it in place, we tested the formula, we're still working on the formula and modifying the formula all the time. So just recently I modified the formula, and it was like a 5S formula before. I added the satisfaction part because I can see more and more from my own e-commerce businesses and from the experience with our clients that it's getting more and more important to have satisfied customers. And it doesn't just start by, getting the customers buying from you. You have to keep them satisfied. You have to make sure the shipping is fast. You have to make sure that everything is in place, that your customer is happy, your customer has an opportunity to contact you, to chat with you, to call you, to email you and stuff like that. So the 6S formula will help you to get into the right direction. And it will even help you if you're just getting started. Some things are much easier to get implemented or to set up if, of course, the company is new. And because for some of the more established companies, you will not be able to implement all of my steps of the 6S formula. You may have already established e-commerce system that you can't change anymore because there's so much connected to that. You may have already, I don't know, a certain strategy, or you will be in certain countries already. You may have picked a certain domain already. So these things are often not so easy to change. And please don't, if you read something in my book or if you see something in my videos, make sure you're not just like, if I recommend to have a .com domain, or I recommend to have a top level domain because of SEO purposes, and also if you want to go internationally, don't just go ahead and change the domain name from one day to the other, because this could be a real problem. So everything I teach in my 6S formula, you will find in detail in some of the videos and also in my books. You can download a Kindle book, or you can get a paperback or hardcover or whatever. Just contact me or my assistant, write an email to my assistant if you want to get a copy of a book. So this is critically important to be able to scale up your business. You want to make more money. You need to have a strategy in place. You need to apply the strategy in the right order. To help you to achieve that, you can follow my 6S formula. If you watch it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel to get all the updates that I'm going to put out in the next weeks and month. Tell it to your friends. If somebody tries to sell something online, if you know people that have an e-commerce store that are responsible for e-commerce, CEOs, CFOs, whoever is involved in e-commerce, for all of them there will be interesting parts in my videos, because we are talking about the whole scale. We're talking about shipping, fulfillment, marketing, and so on. So It's really all the parts that will help you to become successful. If you watch that on my website, make sure also to click on the button below and subscribe for updates. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. See ya.